Live. Are we there?
Say, I want to be a president that leads
Hi,
all
guys.
Americans.
How's it
I want to
going?
keep us strong and secure. And here.
Let me just mute that for a second. Hi, guys. Here's the deal. Are we experts at audio? No. Luckily, we have very nice friends. Hi, Doc. Love you so much. Who was able to help us out. And so we're getting started a few minutes later than we wanted to. But hi. How are you? Hi. We're about to go on a journey together. You know, Austin, the last time we watched a debate together, it was rough.
Yeah, I didn't wear my lucky socks, and I'm sorry, America.
Yeah. Did you bring those today, hopefully?
I've been wearing them ever since.
Good.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, don't take those off. Anybody in the chat, if y'all just want to let us know if you're hearing us okay, if you're okay, if you're emotionally, whole at this point. Anyways, this debate, it's going on in Philly, the seat of America's birth and potentially its downfall.
We could be there for that tonight, everybody.
Yes, exactly. Now, do you want to explain our emotional support scale that we've got right now?
To everybody out there, we are going to be checking in with you as to how we're doing. So we have some props to help us out. And why don't we check in right now? Going into this debate, how you feeling? I'm at 2.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, I am at a 5.
Ooh.
Because I don't know what to think.
Yeah. And I'm not, I mean, suicidal's the wrong word, but I'm certainly not optimistic because
Right.
I had that feeling once and it didn't treat me well.
Yeah, that's over. Now, the stakes for this debate, they are higher than Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson's tour bus. Polls are incredibly close. And in fact, the one thing that is bringing all of America together right now is stress-induced diarrhea. Yeah.
Flowing right out of there.
Exactly. So what Kamala Harris needs to do tonight, she needs to be a tough prosecutor. She needs to make the case against Donald Trump. But she also can't come across as too aggressive. She has to stay cool, calm, collected, but also get under his skin and provoke him, but also be joyful, but serious, but point out how ridiculous he is while defending her record.
Yeah, shouldn't be too hard. You know what Trump has to do, what he's really got to bring to this tonight, is Trump has to buckle down and really not say the N-word.
I'm honestly not sure which one of them has the harder job.
Trump has to do it backwards in lifts.
Exactly. So do you want to talk a little bit about how we got to the stage layout that we're getting?
Okay. Well, the stage location and order of final statement was determined by a coin flip tonight. Trump has already won that, but he then refused to return the coin, claiming that it was his coin, and anyone who says different is a commie like Kamala.
Exactly.
So there we go.
Exactly. Now, during the debate, the candidates will have 2 minutes to answer questions and for rebuttals, along with an extra minute for follow-ups, clarifications, or responses. Mumbling insults under your breath does not have any time limits.
No. Also, no notes are going to be allowed tonight. No, they bring with them. They will have a pad and paper there, but they can't take anything in. Trump has claimed that the no notes thing is sexist, as chicks are always bringing up stuff from like way in the past, like rapes and stuff, and dudes don't even remember that kind of thing. So this is pretty tilted in Kamala's favor, according to the Trump team.
Yeah, because she keeps the notes up here.
Unfair.
He just has, who knows what's going on in there. Now, like any good party, we have a drinking game, and we just want to give a shout out to our friends at Wild Gins, who are going to keep us hydrated in a manner of speaking. So cheers to you guys.
Indeed.
Cheers to you.
Now, this drinking game of just keep drinking was suggested to us by Jen Hey,
Yeah.
we love you, Jen. Jen suggested that we take a shot every time Trump disrespects women. Oh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I have stuff to do tomorrow, and I can't do that if I am dead.
No, you definitely
Sorry, Jen.
can't.
It's a good idea, but why do you hate me?
All right, I think they are just about to get started, but before they do, looks like we have an opening montage going on here. Quick question, who do you think is going to win this debate?
Oh, this is an easy one. Sebastian Stan in that new Trump movie. This is his night. Way to go, Sebby.
Yeah, he's going to be good. Okay, we are going to go ahead and get started. Stay tuned afterwards. We're going to check back in with you, but we are going to be chatting with you in the chat in the meantime. So let me get this going.
Yeah, go ahead and call me an Uber now.
Just moments away from taking the stage in this unprecedented race for president.
And I'm Lindsay Davis. Tonight's meeting could be the most consequential event of their campaigns, with Election Day now less than 2 months away. For Vice President Kamala Harris, this is her first debate since President Biden withdrew from the race on July 21st. Of course, that decision followed his debate against President Donald Trump in June. Since then, this race has taken on an entirely new dynamic.
And that brings us to the rules of tonight's debate. 90 minutes with 2 commercial breaks. No topics or questions have been shared with the campaigns. The candidates will have 2 minutes to answer questions, and this is the clock. That's what they'll be seeing. 2 minutes for rebuttals and 1 minute for follow-ups, clarifications, or responses. Their microphones will only be turned on when it's their turn to speak. No pre-written notes allowed. There is no audience here tonight in this hall at the National Constitution Center. This is an intimate setting for two candidates who have never met.
President Trump won the coin toss. He chose to deliver the final closing statement of the evening. Vice President Harris selected the podium to the right.
So let's now welcome the candidates to the stage. Vice President Kamala Harris and President Donald Trump.
Oh.
Kamala Harris. Let's have a good debate.
Nice to see you. Have fun.
Thank you.
No blows thrown.
Welcome
Good
to you
start.
both. It's wonderful to have you. It's an honor to have you both here tonight.
Good evening. We are looking forward to a spirited and thoughtful debate.
So let's
see
get
Trump's
started.
fly is up.
I want to
That's
begin
new.
tonight with the issue that voters repeatedly say is their #1 issue, and that is the economy and the cost of living in this country. Vice President Harris, you and President Trump were elected 4 years ago, and your opponent on the stage here tonight often asks his supporters, are you better off than you were 4 years ago? When it comes to the economy, do you believe Americans are better off than they were 4 years ago?
So I was raised as a middle-class kid, and I am actually the only person on this stage who has a plan that is about lifting up the middle class and working people of America. I believe in the ambition, the aspirations, the dreams of the American people. And that is why I imagine and have actually a plan to build what I call an opportunity economy. Because here's the thing. We know that we have a shortage of homes and housing, and the cost of housing is too expensive for far too many people. We know that young families need support to raise their children, and I intend on extending a tax cut for those families of $6,000, which is the largest child tax credit that we have given in a long time, so that those young families can afford to buy a crib, buy a car seat, buy clothes for their children. My passion, one of them, is small businesses. My mother raised my sister and me, but there was a woman who helped raise us. We call her our second mother. She was a small business owner. I love our small businesses. My plan is to give a $50,000 tax deduction to start up small businesses, knowing they should not be made by the government.
Thank you, Vice President Harris.
Well, there she goes again. It's a lie. I'm not signing a ban, and there's no reason to sign a ban because we've gotten what everybody wanted. Democrats, Republicans, and everybody else, and every legal scholar wanted it to be brought back into the states, and the states are voting. And it may take a little time, but for 52 years, this issue has torn our country apart, and they've wanted it back in the states.
Usually we're freeze. Hey, everybody. We're here. Well, she's confusing him here because he's never had a friend. She said the thing! She said the thing! Just a tiny fraction of 400 million. Just a couple hundred million. we don't do that. Very wrongly. I heard no one paid her a dime to flip on her policies, which is bad policy. It's a lone man. Check him out. Look at what he's wearing there. She will take your fracking guns. Except Biden. But if we had more oil, the prices would go down.
Yeah.
And that's how that works. If less oil, the prices go up, more oil down.
John, I think you're right.
Trump was not foolish enough to stop sniffing glue this week.
Nope. Nope.
You know, the problem is he's not orange enough.
Diego, a lot of things is a good summary of this. Her face. Just like, holy shit.
Well, that's not a fair question for Trump. He knows nothing about that.
That's it, right?
Patriotically overthrow this government. On January 6th. What about those people? Andrea, as the other borders are, what about those people?
I believe we're supposed to be talking about the January 6th thing.
You shut your damn mouth. He means black people.
Yes. I tell you what, he makes her look so fucking sane.
Oh, good Lord, yes. That was
Thank
your
you,
problem
David.
right there.
Get his ass.
She said some stuff, no big deal.
What was the speech about, Don? Ray, solidarity. We all feel that way.
Loch, toch. You know, a different president had a placard on the desk that said, "The buck stops here." I understand that he did not keep that one.
No.
He forwarded it to that president. Clinky. He meant their looks.
Yeah.
He was talking about their looks, people, not their morals.
He liked their hats, the white
Yeah.
ones.
When he said he'd hit that, he meant physically and sexually.
Yes.
We're not going back.
Going back.
Energy.
What the fuck?
Energy. Bloodbath means energy.
An energy blunt?
Sean Hannity said it was perfect.
Well, must be fine then.
That's science. Oh, like at the Capitol.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
Here's how she gets him.
Uh-huh.
She says, okay, all the immigrants coming across the border, is that a bigger crowd than your crowd size? And just wait.
Somebody at Kamala, let her know in the comments. Get Kamala in the comments there. Just a couple people. Just a couple people. Truth.
Except for Joe Biden. Who got more?
That's the only thing he thinks about.
Literally the only thing. Except for
Doesn't it?
trading cards. It's the other thing.
He has actively worked against secure borders and elections. Oh, shit.
Dave. Dave's my boy.
Damn.
Dave. Fucking crushing it.
It's not a technicality if you didn't get into court.
We're pitching shows in the room.
Yeah. Can we get The Rock to play Georgia? Hey, The Rock, you up for Georgia? Tax break, buddy. Thank you is not the word I would have said.
Now that was sarcasm.
Oh, damn. We're all laughing at Donald Trump.
Diego, totally agree with you.
Where's Minda, Diego? Get her on here too.
Diego, I can't blame her. Is there room in there? Yes, we all want to know what Viktor Orban has to say, right?
What's going on with North Korea?
There's no fucking telling.
Oh, wait, no. It was what's his name's birthday.
The XL pipeline? How did we get there from Viktor Orban? I have whiplash.
But do you have whippets? Because that's what he's got.
That's what we need. you have a marker I can sniff?
I have so many. Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
So Kamala does not have the Viktor Orban endorsement.
Yeah, let's lighten things up a little bit by going to the Israel-Hamas war.
Let's take it
Jesus
down a notch.
Christ.
This one's for the lovers.
John, you're right. He really loves Putin.
Because he's Putin on the rich.
Yes, Diego, if he weaves anymore, we'll have a scarf. Ray, teach me how you do that, because that actually sounds nice. Diego, speaking of pulling out.
Is Putin in Gaza?
Not yet. Give him a minute.
Yeah, I guess.
I ain't ruling it out. Load man, excellent question.
He learned 2 of the names. Hamas and Hezbollah.
Spheres of terror. We are inventing a term right now.
Is that the one he had his hand on in that picture?
Yeah, exactly. Ray, don't get hung up on facts, baby.
Thinking about facts is not going to help you tonight.
It's not what we're doing. Lone Man, I think his bone spurs might get in the way of that.
She said.
Nuh-uh, you did. Nuh-uh. This whole argument.
She's the chauvinist. She raped E. Jean Carroll.
Mike, that's an excellent question. I could do with a little bit more muting.
They meant color of the microphone.
Yeah.
They're just taking it down to monochrome.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna turn that off for a second so we can have a little chat.
All right, Andrea, check in with me.
Wow.
How's your mental statement right now?
Right about here.
I'm
Right about
still
here.
at a full... There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Squirty squirt.
This is better. This is better than the beginning when we didn't know what was going to happen. And I'm not saying that I didn't have faith in her, because absolutely I did.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that this is what would probably happen. I was afraid that at some point maybe she'd make a little mistake, but you know what? I think she's fucking crushing it.
She is destroying that weird orange homunculus, that Dorito dust pile come to racist life.
Yes.
She is taking that and just grinding it down. Again, I say she is off the top rope. This is an atomic elbow of politics.
Pointy. It's a pointy little elbow right there. Lone Man, I think you might be correct. I think he does need a little change after all that. You can just see how unhappy he is, and that makes me feel good.
He has soiled himself and our country.
Yes, but also mostly himself.
And a few other people.
And a wall with some ketchup. Just going into this, the stakes were so high, right? Everybody was just like, okay, like, she has got to absolutely nail this. And it was like, that's a lot of pressure. And she really seems to be rising to the occasion, unlike other people from previous debates. We're not going to say who.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention any names, but I would ask everybody in the chat about, I think I see that there are 17 million of you currently logged on. Go ahead and give us your mental state. Let us know how you're doing.
Yes.
If anybody needs assistance, counselors are available.
10 is the best. And 1 is, wait, hold on, that's 5. 1 is the saddest.
It's a very sad tear face. That's not just a dead homie.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's also
everybody
a
in the
dead
chat,
homie.
scale of 1 to 10, tell us how you're feeling at this point in the debate, okay?
Yeah.
With 1 being sad, 10 being just cleaning up a mess with a Kleenex.
Mm-hmm. I'm so happy.
Yeah, exactly. Joyfully, yes.
I'm going to whip off my glasses in anticipation.
Oh,
I
my
threw
goodness.
my glasses on the floor. I'm going to have to find them while half blind. I'm going to fully
Good.
Velma this right
Good.
now.
Good.
My glasses.
While we're
Where are
waiting.
my glasses.
Oh, Sam's at a 6.
A 6. That's good. That's better than where we started.
Sam, I'm curious what you started at.
Yeah.
If this was a 6, I'm curious where you started. Because I started at a 5, and I think I'm up to, what did I say, like an 8 right now? So, because I've learned not to get too excited about anything, so. Okay, John,
6.
also at a 6.
We're doing a good 6. Let's,
Okay, we're 6.
all right, hold on. I've got 6 right here.
Okay,
All right, you
cautiously
are.
optimistic. This is the cautiously optimistic emoji.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. We're above average. All right.
Also, guys, thank you for sticking with us as we have navigated the technical smorgasbord. I swear we tested this so much. I had a YouTube expert in streaming come last week. I tested all day today. I've called in everybody that I could think of, and it was all working until we hopped on, and then it wasn't.
To misquote the movie Mallrats, you dumb bastards.
But
It's not a schooner, it's a sailboat.
Exactly.
And you're still here, and we appreciate that.
we love you so much. You have no idea how much we love you. Thank you for being here. And after it's done, we're going to stick around. We're going to do more of a recap than just this commercial break here. Okay, we're getting a lot of 6s, okay? My cousin just ran in from her garage and said Donald Trump might be a special needs case because he hasn't answered any questions, which is true. Okay, it's starting back up, so I'm going to turn the volume back on, and we'll talk more in a bit.
So historic. Hit me with the scotch.
Say when.
Why?
Load man, yes.
Do you want Ukraine to win this war? I want the war to stop. There you go.
Do you want to say trillions? Take it up a notch.
Yeah, why not?
Quit being a pussy about it.
He just wants to grab himself when he does.
Yeah. She's having so much fun.
Biden?
Jen, does that bridge cost more or less than YouTube Premium? I'm gonna sneak that in.
He's talked to
Sneak
Putin
that in.
since he left office?
Yeah. Sure.
In person.
The hooker piss Olympics, I think. Mike, that was a good joke.
Do you throw dogs out of campaigns? Is that what happens with campaign dogs?
alone, man, that is a great assessment. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, that is very offensive. Maybe we should tell him that Russia is trying to commit a bunch of post-birth abortions on Ukraine. Maybe then he will be worried about them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike, good idea.
She had that number ready.
Ooh. Ooh.
Other people have those.
I feel like people think about the nuclear weapons on a pretty regular basis.
Yeah, he has control of a nuclear facility in Ukraine.
Yeah. But we do. What a classy bitch he is.
Oh, yeah. Kamala Harris started the war in Ukraine.
Personally.
When
yes.
Putin found Nazis
yes.
that he did a police action against that is not a war and you go to jail.
It'll break your brain if you think too about it.
Was she
about it too much.
negotiating the pre-war? He doesn't know what friends are. Golf clap?
I would, but that's his favorite kind of clap, so I'm not going to do it.
Basketball clap?
It's like this. Little gooseneck. Basketball clap. We just invented that. That's new.
TM, people.
Everybody gets to use that.
I want to see. I want to see no
Spread
merch
it.
out there.
Basketball. John, that is the perfect description of him. He is totally Grandpa Simpson. Oh. It's an interesting stat.
I feel like there were a lot of prepositions in that sentence, though.
There were. She was trying not to say shithead just then.
What is the polite way to say fuckface when referring to a former president? Sir? Fuckface? That guy mugs more than I do, and I mug constantly.
He's really doing a lot of facial work today.
That sounds about right. I got involved with the Taliban because they were doing the killing.
Yeah. Yeah. Checks out so far.
Mm-hmm. No questions. Well, he should have specified what this meant when he made
Right.
the agreement.
Instead of just sending people a picture of their house.
Yeah. I mean, Zillow does that to me constantly. Thank you? Is thank you the
President
word we're
Trump,
looking
thank
for
you.
here?
Ooh, this ought to be good.
It's not appropriate, and I don't care. Fuck you.
at her just laughing at him.
She's been wanting to bring this one up all friggin' night.
Yeah. She's like, thank you for asking.
We'll be going to the back pocket now.
Jen, you're so right. Mike wants you to do the Trump face.
Oh, shit.
We're very good at impressions. That's it. Go down on the edges.
I can't see it. Hold on. That's way off. You built one of the economies in the history of the world.
Yes.
And that is undeniably a fact.
Lone man, that's appropriate because Waffle House is where a lot of fights happen, so.
It's like the Denny's of Denny's.
You get dinner and a show every time. Yes. Yes.
She said racist, which I believe refers to me directly.
Yes. Unless it was rapist, and then that's also me. John, isn't it nice to have a candidate that makes sense?
Damn, the moderators are fucking on this one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean effing on this one.
Effing on, yes.
I apologize to our moderators.
Ooh.
Things. Democrats didn't vote for Obamacare?
It's hard to keep track. Hard to keep track.
Yes, they're not voting for you.
Just looking at them.
We're looking
Haven't
at
made
'em.
any decisions yet.
Some nice looking plans over there. That's a nice looking plan you got. Be a shame if someone was to let it, rot. You know what I'm saying?
Still don't have a plan.
No, he was only president for one term. What's he supposed to do something? He was busy golfing. Soon. If you just wait until sometime later, he will tell you the thing.
I believe it's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Right after Infrastructure Week.
Yeah.
Not letting it go.
John, I think you're right.
That was the expression of, nah, I'm gonna keep lying. don't think Obamacare existed for 10 years before it
Yeah.
existed. And if only he was allowed to be president one time, he could do better than Obama. Oh. I would like to be on government insurance.
Yes.
I would like to not pay for insurance.
God, yes. They act like the private stuff is working so well.
Oh,
I can assure you it's not.
no. And when I have to re-enroll, I will reassure you.
Yeah.
It ain't. Trump looks like he's waiting for a poop to work itself out.
Yeah.
It's just not coming.
Yeah.
And he forgot his phone. He's going to have to start reading a shampoo bottle soon.
Mike, is that Nelly's sequel to his hit song, It's Abnormally Hot in Here?
It's getting abnormally hot in here. So please leave on your clothes. Trump, looking at you. Look, Trump took a bribe from Elon Musk. Isn't that enough? That's investing in American automobiles.
Yeah. Jen, that cracked me up. Yes, Ray. They eat the wind. There's no more wind.
It just gives bird cancer to your accordion hands. I don't do Trump impressions. That's just her. She's going to kill United Auto Workers? Oh my God! Don't vote for her!
She's so violent. Biden is not running anymore.
Okay, but Biden, though. America, you know. Why is he loyal to America?
Born free. Great to hang out with you too. We love you so much. Closing statements. Okay, I'll mute that until they come back for their closing statements, which ought to be absolutely wild.
Oh, okay.
Where
check
we at?
in. Check in.
Where we at?
I'm just gonna.
Where are we at? Let's see.
I'm downgrading to a 9 because I had to listen to Donald Trump at all.
Yeah.
There is no perfection where there is Donald Trump.
I like Winky Smile. I like a 7.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. Yeah.
I got a little tear from my homies.
I just, Austin, when you think about the last debate,
Yeah, I try
Which-
not to, but go on.
And I don't recommend that you do, and it was mean of me to bring it up.
I don't normally say this to you, but bitch.
Yeah, no, that's valid. Completely valid. If you wanted to call me the C word.
I'm
right
not doing
now.
that. No. Hey, can I get some? She's saying it again.
He gets really upset when I tell him to call me the C word.
No comment.
Oh, look, Mike's here.
Mike,
Mike, we got you. We got you. We got
All
that.
right. We got
We got
the
gin. Do you want a gin and scotch? Do you want to mix them together? Because honestly, wouldn't blame you.
Hold on, we
It's
got
reasonable.
gin and we got Mike Ellen.
There we go. Jen. We got Jen for Jen.
We got
Okay.
gin for you, Jen. Jen.
Right here.
Jen. Hey, Jen. Jen, seriously, Jen.
We love you, Jen.
Jen, we love you.
Yeah,
And the MacBook would like us to update now. Thank you,
My
please.
computer is just trying to do a software update. Ray, you know what? That's not unfortunately. That's great. Good for you. Good for you. We are proud of you. And whatever it is that you decide to drink, you drink some fizzy water, and we will be here drinking this. And we are proud of you for doing that. Okay?
Stuff that
You're
nonsense, Ray. Try the zero alcohol Guinness and the zero alcohol Corona. They
There
are
we
both
go.
fantastic.
There we go.
My fridge at home is stocked. I've got all the NAs going on because I am aging poorly.
John, I agree with you. If she does bring up the P tape, I will melt into the floor. I will no longer be sitting upright. That would be maybe the best thing. If she can figure out a way to do like the Obama crowd size, like subtle thing, where she just kind of like sprinkles it, no pun intended, but that would make me very, very happy. Jen is out here with innovative energy solutions, saying if he just farted more, then the air supply shortage would be solved. Amen.
Look, I too am all out of love, and I am so lost without air supply. But I don't think there's a shortage. Just put it on Spotify, dude. They're playing here in Austin.
There you go. Born Free over here. I'm hoping that
Sports
Age.
drink? Sport drink? Really? Hit me up with the deets.
Yeah, I want to know more. I'm
that
going
like
to need
a
you to make a
shandy?
video. A heroin shandy.
Oh
yes.
my god.
We'll call it a horse shandy. This is fun, you guys. I'm having a great time.
We've gone delightfully off the rails. I'm so glad you all stayed with us through our,
Bless you.
I'm going to
babies.
say, modern internet issues.
Oh, yes.
Andrea,
God.
you held it together well.
No, I didn't. I was panicking the entire time. Until I gave up, and then it was fine. Thanks for being here while I gave up.
When your screens were frozen, there was so much blood splatter
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
We sacrificed a number of animals to get the
did.
internet working.
I did big murders. Big
Oh,
time
my
murders,
God.
yeah. So I'm glad that at least this piece of it works.
And I want you to know, I'm genuinely scared of you now.
Yeah, no, that's
Please,
that's
lose
what
my
I'm
number.
going for. Is I try to strike fear in the hearts of people, and I think today I did that.
Just don't hit me.
Yeah, no, not now. You're good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sam. Will there be a clear winner? I think so. But let's talk about that in a minute. It looks like they're starting back up. I'm going to turn this volume back on, and let's see what these closing statements are like. Jesus, we're so close to the end. Hang in there.
Or racism. Fuck yeah, we're not going back. Good recap. Is not the president. He had 4 years to fix the border.
Yes. Yes. He was there first. Why didn't he fix any of this shit?
He did. You just didn't see it. Snap.
Yes, Mike. What happened to that wall? Let's discuss.
Well, you are.
Ray, I think you mean orange folius.
We're not at war with Russia or Ukraine.
No, neither.
No, thank you. Wow.
Okay, are they gonna shake hands at the end?
Ooh, are they
Let's
gonna
see.
kiss? Do you think they're gonna kiss? We're gonna get a kiss here? Whether she wants it or not? He's a famous person. He just kisses them.
Oh, off they go. Not so much. Okay.
Oh, okay. They just
I'm
left
gonna
the stage, everybody. They
try to
just
avoid
they
that.
just took off.
Wow.
Okay.
What
All
a
right.
night. Okay.
Check in, everyone. Give me your number, 1 through 10.
Everybody give us the number.
Let's hear it.
Let's do the numbers.
I am a solid. I'm gonna call it. After watching all of that, I'm gonna call it an 8. I
Yeah.
feel incredibly good about President
I'm a
Kamala's
17. I'm happy, but I'm also soiling a Kleenex.
performance. Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
17. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, get in the comments down below or off to the side, as you prefer. I am insanely not crying after a.
Not like last time.
No, I will not be stabbing myself tonight.
Probably shouldn't have done that last time. It doesn't seem like that was good for you.
You know, I did what I had to do to get by.
I just, as an exercise, took a quick spin through the headlines. CNN, giant headline, Harris baits Trump in contentious debate. Who knew it would be contentious, you guys? What a shocker. The New York Times, Harris puts Trump on defensive in fierce debate. Ooh, fierce and contentious all at the same time. Harris focuses on Trump's record on race, addresses his comments on her identity. Nice. There's, all the headlines that I'm seeing here seem to be like, she kicked his ass a little bit. So let's see. Okay. John's at an 8. John, I agree with you. This is good. This is good stuff, right?
Right there with you, John. You and me, we're 8s.
Feeling it. 18. 18. We're going even higher. We can go over 10.
Or as I tell my girlfriend, 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I just want to talk about some of the key moments of the debate. I was taking notes throughout the debate.
What? We were allowed to take notes? You said no
We
notes.
We were.
That was, oh my God, I cannot even believe you. You were vice president for 3.5 years and the world still has troubles. How is this a thing?
I know. Yeah. Do you want to call me the C word or still no? Still no. Okay, Born Free in Alaska, the criteria is scale of 1 to 10, 1 being sad, 10 being amazing. That is the criteria for how you're feeling right now. So I'm seeing that John's at an 8, Jen is at a 9. John Sterling, I feel like you made an excellent point there. She did make a case, and he just yelled primarily for a while.
Are we calling that yelling, or old man yells at clouding?
It's kind of the same thing.
It's very Simpson-y. The guy fucking tanked it, y'all.
Really tanked it pretty bad.
The shit.
She was like, I just need to get under his skin a little bit. Okay, and mission accomplished. Born Free is at a 9.
A 9?
That is high. That is high. Everybody's feeling a little bit better, I think. Mike's
yeah.
a 7. He wants to go to sleep. Mike, feel free.
You've earned it.
You can. You have earned it. You have been a trooper. You stayed with us the whole time.
We want
Ray
a song
is at an
tomorrow,
8.
though, Mike.
Yes.
We want a tribute
We do need
for
a
this
debate tribute song.
this
tomorrow,
moment
yes.
in American history.
Ray, agree with you. The next few weeks are not going to be easy, but right now, right in this minute, we're going to enjoy those 8s and 9s and 7s and things that are above 2s like last time.
Just
So
take
let's
a moment
lean in.
to appreciate
Lean in.
how you felt in the first 4 frickin' seconds of the last debate versus right now.
Yeah. So talking about the beginning of the debate. At the beginning of the debate, she walks over to him and shakes his hand.
Yeah.
Because she is a decent person, and he told her to have fun. Which, in retrospect, I bet he regrets, because
Yeah.
it seemed like she did.
Well, his hand was probably so greased up with bronzer and various lotions that when he thinks about touching things with his hand, he meant something different with have fun, and probably assumed that she was into it and then tried to back her into a corner, but the cameras were on and the lawyers advised him against that for
Yeah.
the 4th time.
Yeah. Sam is at a 9, a waltz level of jolliness, which is, that's the appropriate scale. That's what the scale should be, right? Like, Donald Trump is a 1 and Tim Walz is a 10. Where are you at in between those two on the plane of existence? And Sam, I will join you on the waltz level of jolliness. I like that a lot. So I think a brilliant masterstroke here was, it's so obvious what upsets him. Crowd size.
Yeah, sizes in general are not his favorite topic. I mean, they are, but
it really upsets him. And so when she started talking about how people were leaving his rallies out of exhaustion and boredom, you could
not
see
in that order.
his face just get so mad. He got so upset about that. And it felt like after that, he just was completely off of his game. And she knew exactly what button to push. And it's a pretty obvious button. It's not like it was hard for her to figure out, to be fair. But man, did he let her push that button
He
so
went
hard.
bright orange.
Yes.
Ish.
Yes.
I mean, it was a bit slightly more iridescent orange, like almost neon.
Yes.
He was upset.
He was very upset, and I wanted to contrast the facial expressions of the two during the debate. So Trump spent most of the debate like this, and she spent a lot of time going like, and I thought that was very telling. Those two different facial expressions. She seemed to be kind of bemused by him, and he seemed to be genuinely hurt by this whole entire thing.
His feels are feelsing
Yes.
this night. He is going to, I assume, just go out and kill a hobo in frustration.
Yeah.
If you believe in hobos. I don't.
Lock up your ketchup bottles.
Oh,
Dangerous night for Heinz.
Yeah. Cheeseburger's gonna be flying in his mess hall.
All over the walls, giving a new meaning to mess hall. Okay, I do have to say, big ups to the moderators.
What?
Who, very quietly, as Mike pointed out, just did a very gentle fact check. This is my impression of the moderators.
Go ahead.
Sir, you do know that that is absolute bullshit, and I just want to make sure that we mention that. Yeah, just very quietly, just like, sir, you do know that you are completely full of shit, and I just want to make sure that we pointed that out. Please feel free to respond to that. And it was nice. It was nice. David, I'm calling him Dave for short. We're buds. We can talk about that. The dog fact check about the whole like people are eating dogs thing, which has been definitely disproven, but why stop talking about it? That was rad. Just that was a recurring theme for me, was his extremely awesome fact checking along the way. So thank you, moderators, for not only asking questions, but also, doing your journalistic duty and acting out on behalf of truth. I salute you.
Indeed.
It's good stuff.
I'm going to update my vernacular for the times. Way to grow a pair of ovaries, y'all.
Amen. Amen. Let's see. I also liked when Donald Trump pitched a show to Dave. Never a bad time to pitch a show to an
Netflix?
interested executive. And why not in the middle of a
insane.
presidential debate, a very consequential presidential debate? Yeah, he was just like, what if we had a special about the stuff that I wanted to talk about? Dave, do you want to get a crew together? You want to executive produce? You want to, what do you want to do? We have a line producer lined up. What are we doing?
Some people over at OAN who can entirely write it beforehand.
Sure. Yeah, they don't need to see really anything. They just,
It would be better if they didn't. I mean,
yeah. This is,
I've got an AI bot.
they got that monkeys on typewriters kind of situation
Yeah.
going on over there. So that was cool.
Technically, I looked into this since you brought it up, but
Yeah.
if hypothetically you locked 1,000 monkeys in a room
Yeah,
for 1,000 years with 1,000 typewriters,
dead monkeys.
science tells us that eventually they would all die.
Yeah, you're going to have dead monkeys. You're going to have dead monkeys.
Solve that.
The AI thing might actually work better. I want to look into it, guys.
It would.
Another button that she pushed, I thought this was nice. And again, she knew what those buttons were. And she just mashed down on the buttons. When she said he was fired by 81 million people, his
His
fired.
catchphrase!
You're
He's
fired.
right there! Oh yeah.
That was so good. That made me very, very happy. I thought it was interesting when he invented a term on the spot, and I could see it happening when he was talking about the spheres of terror.
You could see the hamsters falling off their wheels.
They were really scurrying. Those little hamsters were scurrying, and he was like, these spheres of terror. Spheres of terror. Spheres of terror. And
That was when the Adderall kicked in.
yeah. And it was like, we just watched you go through that process. We all saw it. That wasn't invisible. It was very apparent. So I enjoyed that a lot.
John, go ahead and get us the name of that place near Nashville. We're interested. We will executive produce that
Yes.
for the money.
Call us. Yeah. Yes. John, let's hook it up. Let's hook it up. And Jen, from your mouth to the Lord's ears.
Hallelujah.
Ray, yes, that is what the whole entire show is going to be about. And wouldn't that be a great show, just watching him lose over and over again? It would be really, really nice.
6 seasons in a movie.
6 seasons in a movie. I liked when she also said, you're not running against Joe Biden, you're running against me. He did bring up Joe Biden a lot, and just was kind of like, you two are interchangeable, right? And it's like, yeah, look at them next to each other. They look just alike. They're practically twins.
Yeah, he doesn't see color outside of the one, in which case after that I think he just sees thugs.
Right. It's just kind of darkness or light, and one of them needs to be
There's no
arrested.
need to differentiate past
Yes.
white.
Exactly. Especially not if you're renting out a property to anybody. I liked when she was talking about how the other world leaders would eat him for lunch. That was nice.
Do you think
was a
she
zinger.
meant sexually, or he just understood it to mean sexually?
I think it's the latter.
Yeah.
I think it's the latter.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Born Free, agree with you. This was refreshing, especially after that last debate, right? Refreshing is the exact correct word for this whole entire thing. I feel refreshed.
I wanted
and not
her-
just because of this.
I wanted her to bring Kamala for the people, and she fucking brought Kamala for the
So good.
people. Oh,
So good. I think the whole, hey, Donald Trump, is she black or Indian thoughts, he really shat the bed and or his pantaloons on that one.
I think it's shittled.
Shittled, yes, absolutely. I think that was a ridiculous response, and a lot of people are going to be talking about that for days to come because it was just so stupid.
The sound bites alone.
The sound bites from this are going to be beautiful. Beautiful. We are going to have a compilation of debate moments tomorrow since we could not record jack shit tonight.
We did our best.
But we will have kind of a highlight reel tomorrow of all the best clips from the debate. So come back to the channel and watch that.
You have no idea how hard it is to do a 2 to 4 source live broadcast on YouTube. Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, there's a lot of, especially when your software changes every time you log into it. It's,
Hot tip. Try the control button.
yes. control
Apparently,
button. Doing all the work.
that one matters.
Doing all the work. Now, the other moderator there also did a great fact check on the, okay, so it's been 9 years. What is your healthcare plan? And he was like, well, you know, healthcare, and we're going to da-da-da. And she was like, okay, so you don't have a plan? And he was like, well, no, I haven't been to president. Of course I have a plan. You are running for president. This would be an excellent time for you to come up with a healthcare plan and put that on your website.
All right, if I may play Donald Trump /devil/advocate here for a moment, and I'm going to need you to restate this.
They're the same
in Trump,
person, but
in
okay.
Trump voice for me.
Okay, sure.
The phrase I'm looking for here is Infrastructure Week is coming,
Yeah.
is here,
Okay.
and has passed,
Okay.
and you're the treason.
Okay, let me see what I can do here.
Thank you. All accordion.
Okay. We're going to have bridges. We're going to have roads. We're going to have both bridges and roads. And then right after that, we're going to do a health care as long as Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, who are the same person, don't do a treason at me. How's that? Was that good?
Emmy nominated perfection.
Thank you.
Wow. Just, is that a tear?
Yeah, it should be.
that's a tear.
It should be. I feel good about that. That's good.
Thank you.
A little performance there. Okay, so let's see here. Constant duck face, no plan.
I'm sorry, did you say duck face?
I did.
Is that a typo?
No, that was that was referring to his face throughout the whole debate. These
So sassy. He is
a
sassy.
lot of duck face.
Wait, did you say duck face?
I did.
Was that an autocorrect?
With a D. With a D. Yes, exactly.
That is not how I would spell it.
Oh, good. Okay. Last thing well, there's a couple of last things I want to talk about, and then I promise to let you poor people go to sleep. You are brave, staying up. First of all, you watched this entire debate, so kudos to you for participating in democracy at all. It's not easy, and who the fuck wants to? I understand people that don't.
Go Russia!
Yeah.
No.
So what this boiled down to for me was two approaches. Approach number one, America is awesome, and let's see what we can do to make it even better.
Commie.
And number two, this place is a shithole and I hate it. And I'm not going to say which candidate did which, but I'm going to let you draw your own conclusions.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. For me, what I found when I watched this, and I did watch parts of it,
Yeah.
was that when America's president, the greatest president in American history, and current president looking to be president for what would now be his illegal third term, which would be legal when he did it because he never stopped being president. I'm sorry, I've lost track of where I was there.
Hold on, I need to just...
The important thing is Kamila? Are we doing Kamila? How do we phrase
He hasn't
that
even done that one yet, and it's so fucking obvious.
Kamimabla?
Kamabla.
But
some
with
reason.
the Kami, okay, so she's with Putin, who he talked to right when he left the White House, but when he was president, he had the Russians and kicked out the U.S. interpreter to. So, what I'm saying is, don't forget to vote in November.
Yeah, I think that's the key thing. And in fact, there's a few action items I have for you guys. Here's what we're going to do to close things out. Number one, you're going to go to vote.gov and you are going to get registered to vote if you are not already registered to vote, okay?
Double check!
We're going to get to that in a second. If you have not registered to vote, we need you, okay? And we need you to bring your friends. And we need you to be up everybody's ass until they are so tired of you that they go to the polls anyway. Yes.
Democratically, sexually.
Consensually. If you are already registered to vote, or you think you are, you're going to make a calendar reminder for once a week to go and check real quick, because there are guys like Ken Paxton here in Texas who are up to no good. So I check my voter registration every single week to make sure it's still active. So far it is. They haven't caught on to me yet.
I check on Mondays so that my work week starts out all right.
Exactly. And because if it's not there, you have 5 days to raise hell about it. So everybody set a calendar reminder on your phone. Mondays, you're going to go check your voter registration. Okay, that's what you're going to do.
They will hose you on this if you don't.
They will. They are actively trying to do that. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to contact your friends and family, and you're going to make sure that they're all registered to vote. You can get training on how to use the Reach app here, and I'm going to drop this link in the chat. Bear with me for just a second, because as I think we all know, the tech support bit of this is not my specialty.
Does that include the weird uncle we all have? Are we letting them know they need to check too?
You can let them know after November 5th if that makes you feel better. It's up to you. Register whoever you want to vote, okay?
Yeah.
But just get everybody involved. There is a virtual field office Discord app that you can join to meet with like-minded individuals that care about voting and stuff. And so I'm going to drop that in the chat here too, okay?
Horny voters in your area.
Exactly. Oh, good. We got some people very motivated to vote here. I
yes.
freaking love this. You guys
Thank you,
are awesome.
Ray. Thank you, Jen.
Born Free. You guys are doing a great job. Okay. Now, if you want to take it a step further, you can ask everybody to make some calls. So I'm going to drop this link in here too. Look at all the links I'm dropping in here. Just copy these, paste them. They'll be here tomorrow. So if you want to sign up to make calls on behalf of the Harris campaign, this is the link where you would go and do that.
And after that debate, I feel like that's the one you maybe should be thinking about.
It's going to be easy pickings for the next few days. So this is a great time to make calls, because everybody's going to be like, yeah, why would I vote for the crazy asshole? Like, this is the prime time. Last couple things. We're going to host a voting party, and I want you guys to do the same if you are not here in Austin, Texas with us. So we're going to have a voting party. We're going to have a voter registration party, and then we're also going to have a voting party. So the voter registration party, more details to come soon on that, but we're all going to get together. It is going to be, live music, food, drinks, local representative, we're going to have a little bit of everything, and it's going to be exciting. Austin and I will be there. It's going to be so fun. So more details to come on that, so you can go get registered in person, so you don't have to worry about mailing in the form or whatever. There's going to be a person there that can register you to vote, right there.
We give a crap, and you can too.
Exactly. Now,
it'd be great if you did.
Let's talk about the voting party, okay?
Yes.
Voting, it's not the most fun thing, right? You go and you stand in a line and you're by yourself and everybody's looking at the little forms and it's boring, right? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn this into a party event, okay? So during the early voting period, you tell everybody hey, let's take off a couple hours early on like a Friday off work. You know, surely you can get like 2 hours off on a Friday
You
afternoon,
do
right?
not know my boss, but I like your style.
But if you can, or if you have Saturday voting wherever you are, just figure out what works best for you. Get your friends together. Say, okay, we're all going to meet at my house. Everybody bring a food. We're going to do like a potluck thing.
Diego,
And
party's at your place.
Diego, parties at your place. And everybody's going to come. You're going to put all the food in the fridge. Everybody's going to carpool over to the nearest polling location. We're all going to stand in line together so we can hang out and talk to each other while we're waiting to vote.
Bring
and then
our
we can
own
do
water.
the voting part. Exactly. Bring your own goddamn water because they won't give you any. Bring snacks. Put some snacks in your pockets.
Democracy runs on pocket snacks.
Exactly. That's a shirt. Make that a
Shirt
shirt.
people.
Okay, we're going to put that on a shirt.
Ooh, wait, Netflix.
We pitch that to Netflix while we're pitching things in the room. Okay, so you're gonna go with all your friends. You're all gonna vote, and then you get to go back to your house and have a party, baby, and celebrate the fact that you voted and give yourself some credit. Why are we just voting and not giving ourselves credit for it? Give yourself some goddamn credit. You voted,
earned it.
You participated in democracy. You deserve a treat. Treat yourself.
This is your country too, despite what Trump would have you believe.
Exactly. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have some voting parties. We're not just going to vote ourselves. We're going to bring our friends. Okay? So that's what we're going to do.
Tonight we're gonna party like it's November 2024. No copyright infringement.
Yeah, none
Fair use.
whatsoever. None whatsoever. And that was
Painful.
it was an acceptable level of singing. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do.
You're kind and wrong.
You can call me the C word if you want.
I'm not.
He's not going to do it. Okay, the last thing we're going to do. Election night, come back here. By the time we do election night, we're going to be way better at this, okay? Because I'm about to call like 50 experts and we're going to have like a council of streaming and I'm going to hire people that are better at this than I am and we're going to have this figured out, okay? By election night, that's what we're going to do. And it would be great if you guys could come and join us. And finally, I just want to say, again, we love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for making comments. It warms the cockles of my heart every week when I see your comments on our videos.
Our heart cockles are so hot for you.
They are extremely caliente. Okay, and you have no idea how much.
God, so hot.
Thank you, you guys. We love you. Participate in democracy.
Democracy.
Good night.